everyone, I am back with Sagittarius reading for this weekend and this week, and I'm going to go over your weekend message and your oracle cards. The first two oracle cards you got, again, like Scorpio, spirituality and religion, and being open to the guidance you're getting, and being open to spirituality, and being open intuitively to the direction that you need to take, or getting prayers answered also, because we see the hands here and the fire and leading you into the right direction. Okay, and we get the arts. You are blessed. You have been given gifts. You are creative and moving and letting your intuition guide you into the creativity that you have within you that you can bring forward, right? Whether it be with instruments, whether it be with music. I think music has a very strong connotation here. It's almost like, yeah, you have abilities when it comes to music, when it comes to instruments, but when it comes to playing instruments and finding that melody and that rhythm in life also. Okay, it's finding that melody and rhythm of life by using your intuition and being guided in the right direction. Okay, it's about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and knowing, hey, no matter what I'm going through, I'm going to find my way out, and using that creativity to take you where you need to go, right? That is a beautiful message for this weekend. We get the Three of Angst, celebrating, having good times, enjoying music, enjoying time with, you know, close friends, family, and just being in that happiness, right? And finding yourself intuitively in the direction of happiness, of fulfillment, of creativity, of enjoying time, of listening to music, of meditation, different binaural beats, whatever works for you, Sagittarius, and finding that you have maybe certain gifts in those areas too, right? And knowing that you're intuitively guided to find your creativity, to find what gets you going, what picks up the beat, what gets you moving, dancing, creating, okay? That's finding that magic in that this weekend, okay? And knowing that you're being guided towards what brings you happiness, creativity, fulfillment, okay? Now let's see your weekly message until the 24th. We're using the Tarot of the New Et, okay? So we're going to get your message until the 24th of May. We're going to shuffle these cards 5 times, and this is for the zodiac sign Sagittarius. We are so grateful. We're going to ask God, universe, the angels, our ancestors, and all our guides to give us the messages we need to receive for the zodiac sign Sagittarius. That is the second shuffle. Always grateful for the messages we receive. Third, let's see what's happening for you, Sagittarius. Fourth, and fifth, let's see what's happening for the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Let's see what the messages are for you this week. What are the messages for the zodiac sign Sagittarius? Show me the cards. Ooh, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Looking, watching, deciding. You know, you're looking at something. You're deciding in the direction you want to go. You're looking if you got to cut things out, situations, or make different changes. But it's this, you're being laser focused. It's almost like looking at something intently and saying, is this the direction I want to go? Is this the opportunity I want to take? Is this the direction that's going to bring me my stability, right? Is this the direction that's going to bring me prosperity, growth, stability with my money, my finances, my abundance? I am laser focused on what is going to create that, okay? What else is here for the zodiac sign Sagittarius? Show me the cards I need to see. Ooh, we got, wow, a couple of cards just flew out, just face up, sideways, okay? So we got the Chariot, moving forward in the direction that's going to bring you that stability. No matter if you don't know everything, okay? Because we got the Moon card behind here, right? And we got her contemplated, and we got the, it's like moving forward. Even if you don't see everything yet. Even if you don't know everything, but you're still letting your intuition guide you. It's almost like, yeah, I'm finding my way. I'm going in the direction that brings me that stability, that growth, that abundance, that's going to create that prosperity, that is going to create that legacy for me, that is going to make me feel fulfilled, that is going to make me feel like my money is growing, like I have the stability, and it's just moving forward with that and focus, laser focus on that. That's what I see, laser focused. Then we have the Knight of Cups, self-love, healing, working on you, working on moving things forward, working on what is going to fulfill me as a person, what brings me happiness, what makes me feel fulfilled, happy, full, you know, in my emotions, in love, in stability, And what can I create that's going to balance out my emotions? What can I move forward with that's going to make me feel fulfilled? And I think it has to do a lot with your stability in your finances and finding that balance there and being laser focused. Maybe there's something that you can create, you know, you have creativity here, you have the arts. Maybe there's something that you can do with your hands, that you can produce with music, that you can produce with singing, with instruments. Maybe there's something that you really are very good at and it's telling you, hey, work on it. Or maybe you're very good at, you know, creating that magic in your life or creating that manifestation. But you have to believe in yourself and you have to balance out your emotions and definitely find that stability that's going to create and attract and manifest, right? How do we manifest? Most of the time we manifest when we're balanced emotionally, when we're working on ourselves, when we're not focused on everyone else and we're focused on the direction that we want to go. Yes, we want to work on it, but we don't want to be overbearing, right? It's almost like letting things flow also, because we got a lot of water energy here, and not holding on or not, you know, worried about what's happening in the background. Just worry about what makes you happy, what creates that flow, that stability, so that you can manifest the things you want. But definitely you're honing in and you're looking at something and you're moving things forward, or things are going to start moving forward for you. We also have the Ten of Swords, not being stuck. You know, so the Ten of Swords is an ending of a cycle. If things have been difficult, there's an end of a cycle here. You've been through it. Your face is out of the water. You're seeing things clearly, right? You're not in the water. You are floating above it, breathing the air and seeing things clearer and knowing the direction you need to take. And you're intuitively guided. You're creative. You can find the solutions. You can create whatever it is you want, as long as you have belief in yourself and you stabilize your emotions, right? And it's bringing that stability to yourself that is going to create that forward movement. And then we have the Seven of Swords. That's the end of the cycle of lies, of deception, of maybe believing in things that weren't realistic or people. There's an end of a cycle here. And now you're laser focused in your new direction. You're laser focused on the things that are going to work for you, on the things that are going to create stability. You know, sorry, I am back and I hope this is recording. But it's about you finding yourself spiritually, intuitively, being guided in the right direction. Even if you went through certain situations that were difficult recently, even if you're still going through something difficult, you're at the end phase of it, okay, Sagittarius? So what I'm getting here, there's going to be moments of celebrating. There's going to be feeling like things are moving forward, but definitely you have to stabilize your emotions. Definitely you have to set yourself free from anything that has burdened you, right? And self-love, right? Self-motivation, and knowing that you have the gifts, the creativity to create what you want out of life, okay? And you have to have that belief in yourself, okay? Because there are cards here on the side. I'm telling you that you have the strength and power to overcome obstacles, but you need to believe in it. And the first thing starts with honing in and looking at yourself carefully. And what is it that Sagittarius wants? What is it that Sagittarius wants to move forward with? How can Sagittarius lead themselves? And how can they manifest what they want? Is by intuitively being guided, by intuitively balancing out their emotions, not letting anything get to you, and realizing that sometimes we go through struggles, but we get out of them, right? And sometimes things don't work out, but that's okay, because we're still moving forward, right? And it's having that belief in yourself that you're going to start manifesting, creating, and you're going to be celebrating life, okay? And whatever heavy cycles they are, they're going to come to a close, okay? We always go through heavy cycles, and in those heavy cycles, we actually start to learn and grow. It's accepting that life isn't always picture perfect, right? And knowing that we're gonna go sometimes. There'll be times where we're like, oh wow, things are great, you know, situations are working out for me, and there are times that situations don't. And it's learning from those cycles. It's learning from that rhythm of life and finding our peace with it and moving forward and getting out of it, right? Getting out of those cycles to know exactly what we want and what we need and move it forward. And I see a lot of celebration. I see a lot of cycles ending, definitely being led intuitively, definitely laser focused on the things that are going to bring you fulfillment emotionally, right? And bring you the strength and make you feel happy and fulfilled, and not being stuck in any situation or anything. Don't let yourself get stuck there. Know that there is always a way out. That is your message, Sagittarius. Thanks for listening. Bye.